Welcome back to the SA Files. This is your host, Blooper, and welcoming back from his abduction from above. He was abused. He was anally abused. He was probed multiple times. He enjoyed it. He liked it so much that he wanted to return just to get scooped up again. Crazy Cat.
Hello, my people. I have returned.
Yeah, we missed you, buddy.
I know. I was kind of actually kicked off the spaceship.
Off the motherboard?
Yeah. There were just too many complications, and they were like, no, the anal probe can't go that hard, and you're using it too much, you're gonna break it, and stuff like that.
Gotcha. They just wanted to give the machine some maintenance time, and we gotta take them back. No, you take them back. Yeah. I get it.
Supposedly I broke it, but I never broke it. They didn't want me to use it anymore.
Okay. It happens. It happens, right?
Apparently 23 hours of 24 is too much to use it.
I see. Maybe there was some overheating happening on their end. No.
Well, maybe they just couldn't handle the power.
Yeah, exactly. Got to give it a break sometime. In any case, sure. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
We've missed quite a bit. Quite a bit, senor.
I've heard and I've seen.
Yes, excellent.
We get pretty good reception up there in space, so I'll be able to watch some of the stuff you were doing.
Good to know. That's great. That's great to know.
Yeah.
Very, very happy about that. Very happy.
Yeah, we got 5G down here, but we got 22 Gs up there.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot of G's.
That was a lot of G's. Definitely a lot of G's. Oh, that look. No.
So do you guys just not do the anal probe anymore? Is that...
Nah, that's more or less been retired.
I see. Do you still have the thing?
So what's going on, dude? What's new? What's going on? What's happening?
Guess you want some story time? Something interesting happened to me.
Give it to me.
Almost 2 weeks ago now.
Give it to me.
Let me start off by saying, right here.
Right.
And right here.
Oh, is it? Did you fall off the toilet?
And right here.
You definitely fell off the toilet.
No, I know.
Hit your head on the counter.
No, let me tell you what happened.
Did you figure out time travel?
21 gigawatts!
No, what happened was quite interesting. I was hanging out at the house, chilling with my oldest, and he turns to me and says, "Hey, I want ice cream. Do we have ice cream?" I was like, "I don't know. I actually want to get out of here. Let's go." Yeah. So we ended up going to this place where they sell like really good ice cream here, and there's a little bit of a line, but not a big deal. We wait. It's worth it. And so we're waiting in line, and I'm literally the next person in line. Okay. Out of nowhere, this dude just gets in front of me. Like literally just out of nowhere. Comes in from the outside and gets right in front of the line. Right in front of me. And I felt that was a joke. So I kind of looked at him and laughed a little bit. But he wasn't moving. And politely, I said, "Excuse me, the line actually starts back there. This is the front." And he actually literally turns to me and goes, "Hey, I'm not waiting no line. I need to get my ice cream right now."
Oh.
And I told him, I was like, "Well, everybody is waiting. You need to go back there and wait too," I told him. And that kind of set him off. He turned back to look at me. And for them to look at everybody else in the line, but then looked back at me and pushed me out of the line. Keep in mind, I had my kid with me. So I was like, okay, this guy's ready to do something, I can tell. Just the look in his eyes, like I think he would have killed me at one point. His eyes were huge. And I was like, oh, this could end really bad. And if it does, I don't want my boy near me. So I told him, I go, hey, go over there and go sit down. So don't move from there until I tell you to. So he goes over there and sits down, away from everything, just in case something does go down. I don't want to be there and get hurt. And I got mad. I was like, dude, what the hell's your problem? He goes, I'm not going to sit here and wait for no ice cream. I don't need to wait for no ice cream. I want my ice cream now. Apparently, this dude was really, really wanting ice cream.
Yeah.
So then I get mad. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And he goes like, I don't know if he was going to push me or grab my head or whatever, but he leaned toward me, not leaned back. But when he went forward, he still got my face. This was him like trying to grab it, and me moving just in time, but he still, got a piece of it.
Right.
So he like steals the scratches and nail things from him. And this is way better than it used to look when it first happened. They were like literally blood and crap coming down. Okay. He got me pretty good, especially up here.
Wow.
And so, of course, when I'm not going to just sit there and let him do it, I pushed him back. And that just set him off even more, because then other people were trying to yell at him, hey, stop it. Other people trying to, like, hold back, whatever. And they're trying to make a big deal. There was other people online. There were, like, at least 8 other people online. And they were all yelling at him to stop and get out. And the owner was there, get out, yada, yada, yada. And then finally, he literally went to grab me one more time. And I don't know where this came from. Or how the hell, like if I remembered it, or I don't know what the hell happened. He came out, he lunged at me again this time.
Right.
And instead of that, I moved out of the way, like to the side, and with my arm, I almost like clotheslined him a little bit. Like he started coming at me, and he went at me, I went at him, but I had my arm out, and went bam, and it hit him like really hard, like right here. And when I did that, two of the guys that were standing in line held him down.
Oh, okay.
Because he wouldn't get back up.
Wow.
I was kind of happy that happened. Because number one, I'm now a badass in front of my kid.
Right.
Some people actually know or remember me now.
That's true.
And we got free ice cream.
You got some free ice cream. Okay. And then you passed out the flyers for everyone to listen to the podcast. Be like, oh, you can watch me talk about this story. I'll mention you. I'll mention you.
I should have. I freaking should have.
Okay. Oh.
Dude, we would have blown up, man. I should have done that.
You know how many hashtags for Utah and Salt Lake City I'm going to put on this video? Oh, yeah. It's going to happen. Local bald man saves ice cream for the masses.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be the title.
For the masses.
All 8 people. The masses.
All 18 people that were there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. CK, hero. Only at the SFS.
It was right, and of course, I had to stay there because the police had to show up. They called the police, and they helped fill the report, and I had to make sure I wasn't on anything. Mm-hmm. I think the guy might have been on something because he was acting weird.
Gotcha. Well, he needed his ice cream, like, quick. So, I mean,
yeah,
he needed something to bring him down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know the ice cream was good and all, but damn. Control. Self-control.
Are you going to take a legal route, maybe? Maybe take a
chili ring
court or anything? Or what's happening here?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to press charge on that. Yeah, you know what? Not really worth it.
Very nice.
In a way, I kind of feel bad for the guy. You didn't get free ice cream.
Yeah, he sure didn't. He probably didn't get ice cream at all, did he?
He did not, no.
He did not.
No, we got some nice handcuffs.
Well, those are pretty ice cold.
They can be.
It's almost the same thing. And behind bars, you might get to lick some balls, some snowballs. Just behind the bars, there's, just snowballs, kind of like ice cream balls. Ice cream.
So you're saying you're gonna meet some guy named Snow?
Yes, that's right.
To end this story,
yes.
Just like to let you know, all you little criminals out there, come to me. You're going down.
Going down. CK's after you. That's right. Basically a superhero. Are you like a ninja monkey? What the hell was that? The hell was that?
Are you threatening me?
Speaking of heroes and villains, good sir, got some news for you. There was a little mention last week that we were talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it just so happened that we recorded that. And then like a couple days later, they released the cast for the Mutant Mayhem movie, the animated movie that's coming out. They released all that information.
Yes.
Yeah. It was so random because like we were just talking turtles out of nowhere, and bam, here comes all the information. It's like they heard us talk about it, like, oh, they're interested? Give them the info. Have you heard any of the castings yet?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm very happy the Raptor took with Splinter.
Yes, dude.
Cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Very unexpected.
Yes, sir. The legendary, the man, Jackie Chan, casted as Splinter. Dude, that's awesome. That's like perfect for him.
Dude, he can do it all, man.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is like perfect for Splinter. He's an older guy now. He's got that wisdom behind him. He's got that authority. You know, he's somebody that knows what he's doing. Like, he's just perfect casting for Splinter. I think he's going to do great.
Yeah. And it's funny to mention the whole thing about older, because every time I hear they talk about how old Jackie Chan is, it sort of reminds me of this one appearance he made on that Lopez. Remember Lopez Tonight, that talk show hosted by George Lopez?
Yes.
Well, he was on there, and I still remember when they were coming out with the Karate Kid movie, the new one.
The new one, yes.
And he was talking about how he got the part, and he was saying that Will Smith called him up at one point and said, "Hey, we're remaking Karate Kid. Do you want to be in it?"
Wow.
And his was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's great." He goes, "Who's going to be the teacher?" And they were like, "Oh, you are." And he goes, "I got that moment. I forgot how old I was." He thought he was going to be the student.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was funny. The guy's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's gonna be great.
I think some other famous people too.
Yeah. I heard Seth Rogen. I know he's like behind this whole, like, he's like producing it. He's a big part on this Turtles film.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be very good with this one.
He's gonna play Bebop, the Warthog. Yeah, that's gonna be him.
Second time.
Second time.
Yeah, because didn't he play a Warthog in Lion King?
You're right. He sure did. That's his thing. That's his thing. He plays pigs.
That's his spirit animal.
Right? Paul Rudd's going to be in there. He's going to be
oh, that's right.
Mondo Gecko, which I'm not too super familiar with, but I've seen like his photo.
There was some character I never even heard of before.
Yeah.
They're both like, wow, I never knew that even existed.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan too.
Yeah, same here, man.
At least I thought I was a big fan.
Yeah, I saw all the old school, the early 90s, late 80s, that cartoon. I used to watch all of those, and I know you did as well. But yeah, there were so many characters that I wasn't super familiar with. Like, there was Genghis Frog. He's being played by Hannibal Buress. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's apparently, that was like Shredder's version of trying to make the Turtles, like his own team, but he made them out of frogs. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing, man. Yeah, I know John Cena. He's in there. He's actually Rocksteady, which I think is kind of funny because in the rebooted movie of the Turtles, the Michael Bay movie, they had another wrestler, Sheamus. He was
really?
He was the Rhino. He was Rocksteady, and that was John Cena. So I mean, maybe that's the thing.
No,
only wrestlers.
No. Nothing to me, and I think I know it's a hard work, but I think they did a horrible job in the voices for Bebop and Rocksteady.
In that movie?
Yeah. I think the bad choice were the voices.
I didn't mind them.
It didn't seem right.
They
seemed way too stupid.
Well, they weren't very menacing.
Don't get me wrong, in the cartoon, they were kind of dumb, but it's just like, they're a little overboard for me.
Yeah, but they were probably, like, for me anyways, they were the best part of the movie. Like, it was just awesome to have them in there.
Yeah. I guess I enjoyed it, but I think the voices just weren't there, I think. But it was still cool.
You know what I found confusing, though? Apparently, the guy from Breaking Bad, Esposito, Giancarlo Esposito, he's playing Baxter Stockman, the scientist dude. But at the same time, someone else is playing the bee, the fly, the superfly. Ice Cube. Ice Cube is playing Superfly. Which is weird.
I can't see that. I can't see a transition like that.
They're completely different voices. How? Yeah. How is that gonna? Give me your Ice Cube. I just casted you. You're the Super Bee. Give me Ice Cube.
I can't do impressions.
Give me Ice Cube. All right, you got the face down.
Always mad. I'm a fly.
That was your Ice Cube?
I told you I'll do impressions.
Oh, jeez, that was Oh, all right, Ice Cube. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Who's gonna hashtag TVN replies back to that?
Oh,
shiitake mushroom.
dude. Let's see who else. They casted 4 kids, 4 teenagers, like real teenagers.
Yeah,
to play the
I noticed
Turtles.
that.
It's interesting.
Well, if you look at it quick, I don't know if because it's pretty quick when they show it, but the turtles look really young though.
Yeah, they do. I've seen a photo of them, and yeah, I was kind of iffy on the design.
Yeah, I'm not 100% with the design either. I don't like it.
Yeah. Do you think you would change your mind if you saw them in motion? You saw like footage.
Maybe.
Did you know there's a trailer right now?
Maybe. An actual trailer? Okay, I have not seen it then.
Well, sir, you are in luck.
Oh shit!
I got it queued up.
I'm so ready.
A few moments later.
Well then, that was interesting.
Huh?
Very interesting. Okay, initial thoughts. Go.
They made them actual teenagers.
Yeah, they did. They've never done that before.
Nope.
I think the voices fit because they sound like really young teenagers.
Yeah.
It works. The voices work. I really like the art style. It looks like the Spider-Man movie with the mouse.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
It looked just like it. Well,
That was pretty cool.
yeah, it was nice. Very cool.
I did have a question though.
Yeah.
Towards the end, who was that girl they were talking to? If you tell me it's April, I'm not gonna go see the movie.
I think it's April. I don't know for sure, but
Oh my god, what the hell did they do to her?
they fed April a lot of pizza.
And apparently they give her a tan too, because she's darker now. They changed her hair. They pretty much did everything different on her.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with that.
No.
I'm not saying they had to put Megan Fox back in it, but at least somebody. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's the different direction I would not have gone in for sure with that one.
Yeah, it was a different April for sure. That was. Well, if it is April, well, I'm not 100% sure.
It looks like it is. She had a yellow coat on.
That's what I was thinking as well.
And she had a pen and a pad in her hand.
Wow. But Turtles look cool. They showed Splinter for a second. I think he looked like he had an afro. That looked kind of weird. That looked kind of a little weird.
I did see something a little weird there too. I saw Rocksteady.
Right.
Is it just me, or was his head way bigger than his body?
He definitely looked unproportioned.
Okay, that doesn't me.
But given the art style, I'll give it a pass. He did look kind of short and kind of wide, though. Just kind of.
Yes.
But again, I guess with the art style, maybe it'll work. Maybe it was just an angle. It should be okay.
And I didn't really see a whole lot of Bebop though.
No, I didn't either. Or maybe he was there and just Rocksteady was forefront and center, so we didn't notice Bebop in the back, maybe.
Okay. So far, the action looks good.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. With Seth Rogen's track record, I was waiting for him to start smoking some weed. Don't worry, in there. I was waiting for at least a joke about it or something.
Yeah. Give me your Seth Rogen. Your Bebop. I'm Rocksteady, all right? Hey, Bebop, let's go get the turtles.
Let's go.
Where's the Bebop laugh? Where's the Seth Rogen laugh? I'd cast him. Yeah, I'd cast him. Seth Rogen. That's it right there. The last sealed the deal. Sealed the deal.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm excited for this, man. This actually looks really good. It looks promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say too much about it until I see it.
For sure. Yeah. Promising.
Because I've done that with other movies before, and I end up, enjoying it pretty good amount.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man. Hopefully it performs
That made me feel better. That made me feel better seeing that one. I kind of look forward to it now more.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait a minute, though. Did we see the bad guy?
No, they didn't show anyone, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anybody except Bebop and Rocksteady.
Right. I didn't see Shredder. Shredder wasn't in the voice casting.
I'm gonna see Baxter.
Could he not? Yeah, I guess maybe Shredder's not even in this one.
You can't have you can't do it. You can't do this. You can't have a brand new Turtle movie and then have Shredder in it.
Yeah.
Unless they starting out from, I don't know, they started out from after he's dead or something.
Maybe it's like maybe Turtles have their an adventure or something before they meet Shredder, and then kind of Shredder's like off doing something else. Then I don't know, maybe he'll save him for a sequel or something.
All right, let's go with that.
Yeah, maybe Baxter's the villain.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe they're gonna Thanos him. Yeah, maybe they'll have Thanos there.
Thanos him.
Yeah, they'll build up to him. Yeah, it'll be like Baxter talking to him, talking to Shredder, and he'll just be standing there all menacing or whatever, and then be like, "Go get him," and then Baxter goes and does his thing, and they're gonna Thanos him. Yeah, build up to Shredder.
All right.
16 movies later, we'll get to Shredder.
Or they might have. I didn't see him in there either, but they might have Krang.
Yeah, Krang. Maybe it's possible, for sure. Yeah, definitely looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm writing up one with the kids. I'm sure they're gonna want to watch it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that as well.
Yeah, and I definitely ask her out there when I watch it. Damn it!
Good memories though. Good memories. You know what else comes with good memories? JDF, the Green Ranger. Tommy Oliver. Jason David Frank.
Tommy Oliver, wow.
Yes, sir. He had a last name.
I totally forgot his last name.
Oh, yeah. So this is our third time covering this. The last time we talked about JDF, we went over Skye, his daughter, his firstborn daughter. How she went off on Tammie, which is JDF's widow. Had to be corrected in the comments on YouTube there because they didn't officially divorce before he passed. So she's technically the widow. Gotta get it right. So Tammie, the widow, she has now given her interview on YouTube. It was on Henry Resilient. That's the YouTube channel. Feel free to go check that out. Watch the whole interview for yourself. Did you get a chance to see it? Good sir.
Yes, I did. I'm going to start by saying that I think he had a lot more going on in his life that we didn't know about. Mm-hmm. Probably stuff we still don't know about.
Yeah.
I just can't see how just her being the way she is, how caused that to happen. Mm-hmm. There was a lot more going on. And I'm the kind of guy, I like to, maybe I'm watching too many cop shows, I like to read people's body language. I like to, when they're telling a story or, interrogation, stuff like that, yeah. I like to read people's body language. Mm-hmm. Hers was a little difficult because it was up and down a lot. Right. Especially the very beginning, before they even started recording or whatever. Mm-hmm. Did you see that? No, she was laughing, she was making jokes a little bit. Then all of a sudden, he said they're going, and her whole mood just changed. Quick, quick, like a freaking light switch.
Well,
so that's kind of weird, but okay, yeah. Well, whatever, yeah. Let that go. But it's just, and again, me watching her, when I first started, I was like, no, it's her fault, whatever. The more I listened to it, and the more she explained things, I started teeter-tottering a little bit, like, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong, maybe. Mm-hmm. Because some of the stuff she was saying made sense. Right. I kind of felt a little bit of emotion for certain things she talked about.
Yeah, same here.
But at the same time, the whole body language thing kind of was bugging me a little bit too. Mm-hmm. She was very nervous, which of course she should be. Right. Because what kind of interview she's doing. She was doing a lot of moving around and stuff like that. The eyes kind of threw me off a little bit because I thought I had the eyes down, but no. She threw me off a little bit on that too. Mm-hmm. So it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly. But I want to say she's not at fault for it.
Okay.
Completely, but I think she played a part in it. Mm-hmm. And she had a lot of information about his life and her life. And what I thought was pretty funny was when she talked about how he asked her to marry her.
Yeah.
He had nothing.
Just randomly at a bar. Just, hey, you want to get married?
Exactly. That was pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I don't think she was completely 100% at fault with it, but I believe she unfortunately had some part in it. Maybe not intentionally, but there was some part in it. I just the way she acts about certain things makes me question also. Like she's some things she's way too happy about, or she's way too comfortable talking about. Almost scripted at one point.
Interesting. Okay. I kind of did something similar where I was watching her body language as well. I was seeing her hands. I was seeing what she was doing. I was seeing the expressions on her face. And you're right. It did kind of go back and forth, but I think it was natural. To me, it looked natural because they were talking about something serious, and she had her serious face on, and then he would bring something up like like you said, how did he propose? And then her face kind of lit up, and like she was thinking back on the memory, and like it made her smile. She was happy, and then of course when the heavy stuff came in, she had her game face on, and it was down. It was complete opposite,
But then when that would happen, it would remind me of the beginning of it, the beginning of the interview, when she was, happy, lucky, making jokes and all that stuff. And then when they went on the air, all of a sudden, boom, real quickly, a switch like that. Yeah. And that seemed to happen a lot throughout the interview.
Yeah.
Like a switch.
Yeah.
And I don't know, can you do that? Can no one do that? Being serious about it? Like, switch that quickly?
I don't think that a guy can. I don't think a guy can, just because we don't drive on emotions like women do. So I mean, I kind of believe it on her end. She convinced me anyways on that sense. Like, she convinced me that she really did love the man. That's what I got out of it. I also think that they kind of brushed over Skye's accusation, like what she was saying, like, oh, they didn't let her do this, they didn't let her do that Tammie was being super controlling. Like, they kind of just glossed over it and didn't really touch on it. It was more like, oh yeah, Skye, she was a little girl, we raised her, she was like family, I love Skye. Like, it was like, whoa, that's not what she's saying over here. Like, it was just complete opposites of what Skye is saying and what Tammie's saying. It didn't align. Like, everything aligned, but it didn't like fit, if that makes sense.
Okay. I see where you're going with it. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Tammie told her story, and that's her truth. And then Skye told her story first, though. Skye told her story, and that's her truth. Somewhere in the middle, that's where the real truth lies. I think they're both telling the truth, their version of the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah.
But somewhere in the middle, that's where it really lands. They just don't see eye to eye, Skye and Tammie. And I mean, she sees it one way, she sees it the other. And I think you're right. Like, Tammie was how you said that she's maybe not intentionally at fault, but like I think it's just her personality, her way of being, her. She seems like, just based on what other people say, she does seem like that controlling, that person. A person like that who likes to be in control and likes to not be told no, and just you know what I mean. Like, that's the kind of person that she kind of seemed to me. And she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong, which I've met people like that before. So I kind of do think she just doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, but
no. Yeah. I'm the same boat. I've met people the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they also glossed over. I feel like they glossed over the last night of JDF when in that hotel room.
Yeah, I mean, but that's I don't know. Maybe because it's been talked about so much already. Because that's been talked about a lot. The last hours that he was alive, or the last night he was alive, that's been talked about a lot, and a lot of it's just to match up with what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
So maybe they're like, "What's the point of going over this again?" Or repeat it again.
Yeah. But I was looking for holes in the story. I was waiting for holes to be filled. Parts of the story that didn't, that didn't sound completed. I was waiting for them to be filled in, but they weren't. It was more of the same. Like, I mean, the story she told in the past was the same story she told this time, except for, I'm like 90% sure the first article that came out with DMZ, she had stated they got into an argument. But in that interview, I don't think they mentioned an argument at all. All she said was they had a deep conversation, and, they were drinking, and then they were taking some pills to help them, some like sleeping pills. And then that was the end of it. That was all she really said. Like, she didn't really fill the gaps. She didn't mention anything about an argument, and it's like she doesn't want to go into full detail, which is what his fan base wants to know. What everyone wants to know.
I can kind of understand it, because I'm a more of a private person. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna tell you what's going on in my life unless you ask or whatever, and I feel like I can tell you. Mm-hmm. So I back her up on that, especially for something that's as big as someone's death, and I feel pretty much celebrity death. Right. That something that means a lot to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. If I die tomorrow, there's going to be nothing on the news about me. no one's going to be interviewing about me. You're not on TMZ.
But local ice cream hero gone.
We had Crazy Cat lost all 9 lives today.
But yeah, dude, it's I think that's where I stand on it. It's unresolved. I agree with you, actually. She wasn't at fault, at least not 100% at fault. The same YouTube channel did release a toxicology report. They went over the autopsy. He went over quite a few things. He got a hold of all that after the interview with Tammie, and then like every question that he asked in the timeline, like it fits, right? Like she was answering, and everything lined up with what the toxicology report was saying, with what the autopsy was. Everything was lining up, so, and that leads me to believe like she was telling the truth, and she didn't like sit there and think. Like, she would get a question and she would answer, on the spot.
I did notice that. Mm-hmm. I did notice that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really think much. I notice a lot of people when they're lying also they put their head down quite a bit. Mm-hmm. She didn't do that.
No, she stared straight at the camera.
Yeah.
I mean, she smoked the hell of a lot of cigarettes.
Oh, good lord, yes.
But yeah, I didn't really see.
That was just her help her calm her nerves, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I didn't see any signs of her like lying or trying to be deceitful. I think she did, the stories that she did tell, I think she was being truthful and honest and whatnot. But because she didn't touch on certain things, and still just hearing like what her personality really is like, I still kind of believe it was about the money. After JDF passed, she did everything she could to secure that she and her daughter would get everything. That's what it seems like to me. It's a little sad, but that's just what it looks like to me.
Yep. I'm gonna stick with what I said earlier. Not a complete fault. Yeah, it had a little something in there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I would say 97% of it was true.
Okay.
Which is a big jump, because when I first started, I was automatically like, no, she's guilty. She's guilty right away.
Yeah. Even I was in the same boat with you. I was like, oh man, Skye's really tearing into her. She sounds like a horrible person. Yeah, she kind of, she kind of won me over a little bit. Yeah. Not in every aspect, but,
As I say, there's two sides to every story.
100%. It sucks, but it's that's just the way it ended, and just hope that JDF can finally rest in peace.
Yep.
And we're back. Welcome to Mail Time.
I have a package for you.
Sounds broken.
Most likely, sir.
Mail time, mail time, mail time. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna yell, mail
Oh, that opera finish, huh?
Right?
Yeah, totally. Right. I'm working on my vocals and everything.
Working that throat.
So, if I sound a little weird, a little different, and if you're on video, if my nose is red, I apologize. I got a little cold. My toddler got sick, so I naturally caught it. So, look like Scheiße. Feel like Shakaka. But the show must go on. So, here we are.
So he says, in reality,
I'm sick. I went down. I'm down for the count.
You went down. Yeah, you went down.
Straight down to his knees.
Nasty. All right. Let's get this first one. KO, do you want to grab that one from Mike?
Which one? We actually have two of them from two different mics.
Oh, you're right. Today it's going to be Battle of the Mics.
Battle of the Mics.
Yeah.
I'll take this first one. This one says, guys, Mel time is great. Love the awkward moments. And so for my next question, I want to ask, what is the weirdest thing y'all have gotten off on? What started your motors and caused you to blow your load? Sincerely, Mike Hunt.
Oh, Lord. That's the first thing I thought about, too, right now, man.
Oh, nice. Well, Mr. Hunt, he's becoming quite the regular, huh? Good old Mike. Good Mike.
He is.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What do you get off to, then? What's the weirdest thing you get off to? Just gives you a rock hard on. Just... That's a very simple and easy question for me to answer. For day one listeners, you will know that very much enjoy getting under CK's skin. I love it, dude. Like, I try to make him feel as awkward and unnatural as possible, just to get his flushed out face. Just, oh man, dude, I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
Yeah,
just thinking about it. Oh, yes.
Once wait. Is that your answer? Getting under CK's skin?
That's it.
That's a little weird. Okay.
What's the weirdest thing you get off to? Yeah, that's got to be it for me.
So you've blown your load to this?
I have, on film.
Oh Lord, there's evidence.
Well, the evidence is under my desk, but.
That's gross, dude. What the fuck?
Instead of gum under the desk, he has stains.
Something else.
Yeah, just don't. No, that's not gum down there. No, don't.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Moving on. Go ahead, Guns.
No. I think you should go next. Just
hey, go ahead, buddy.
I honestly can't think of nothing right now, dude. I'm running a blank.
All right, so let's see. So I remember it started with a horse running down the field. Just kidding. No horse.
Nasty.
No, let's see. Well, I've never really been into that tentacle shit.
But he tried it.
Okay.
But he tried it.
You did. Yeah, you did.
No, I don't think I've really looked at. I know I've watched animated.
Watch!
But not like the tentacle.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Oh, right.
Huh.
Right.
I think I kind of exposed myself a little bit last week with the whole step-parent talk that we had.
I think so.
So I guess that'll be my answer. What are you doing there, stepdaughter?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Horrible. And your soon-to-be wife, she's got 2 daughters, right?
Yeah, just turning 18
Okay.
next month. Yeah,
next month. All right.
next month.
Fantastic.
They're twins.
Gotcha.
That's why that's why both of them are turning 18.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. By the way, my fiance, she's a cougar, so she's a little older than me. Yeah. So Guns. All right.
I could have hold it, man. I could have hold it.
So Guns.
What's your answer, buddy?
I will have to say for sure not gotten off, but I ain't gonna lie, probably Tammie from Street Fighter.
Okay.
That's why she's one of my mains, man.
Okay. All right. Tammie fighting an octopus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
K.O.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what?
Maybe Felicia, or what's the vampire chick again?
Morgan. I'm never letting you back into my game room.
Yeah,
He's
no.
gonna grab your little doll, like in the like in Grandma's Boy.
Oh,
yeah, you've been a bad girl, haven't you, Morgan? You've been a bad girl. Yeah, turns it over.
His girlfriend's gonna walk into the bathroom.
That's horrible, man.
I can't stop. That's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock my door every time you come over now.
He doesn't know I made a spare key.
Rest in peace, Morgan. Rest in pieces. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Frank Hunt. We always know how to get that awkward moment with us.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. This one was pretty awkward, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like every time he's trying to like step up his game just one step further.
Sure is. But we welcome it. We We will step up to the challenge. Bring it.
No matter how awkward it is, we will be
This
there.
show is exposing me a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Oh, but we're not done exposing you. Not yet. No, sir.
No.
Because now we have a returning champion, someone who hasn't emailed us in quite a bit. Back in the days when it was just me and CK. Starting off, learning the ropes. Mike Oxhard, returning champion. He writes to us and he said, "It's been a while since I have emailed you, and I would be lying if I told you that I kept up the entire time."
I'm sure he meant the opposite. He's been keeping up the entire time.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
The show is still great and keeps getting better. Thank you, Mike. Mike Oxhard. I think
Still a great name.
Yeah, it is. I think Cucko and Guns are great additions to the team. They are. Yeah.
Well,
They've been
thank
doing
you.
a great job.
Appreciate it.
Sir, thank you.
Seeing that we're sending silly emails for everyone now, I thought I'd jump back in on the fun. Come on. Yeah, we welcome it.
Let's do it, I guess.
I would like to ask, where was the most embarrassing place you have ever farted?
I know
Best
Cucko
regards.
has a few.
Yes.
Oh, I got a story in mind already.
All right, go for it.
Embarrassing.
So mine takes place in my childhood.
Last year.
Shut up. I'm a man.
Right.
I am a big boy. All right. So in about 5th grade, I was sitting in class. I remember it was math class, and we had assigned seatings, right? And I was sitting next to this girl who I think at the time I thought was kind of cute, and I remember just feeling that gurgle in my stomach, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta fart." And so I'm sitting here and I'm like moving in my chair, right? And these chairs are school chairs. They're plastic. They're kind of dip in, and so it's like almost like a bowl, right? And bro, let me tell you, it was like a clap of thunder. Bro,
Oh my God.
I remember I was like kind of moving around in my seat a little bit, and I think it happened to be like when I like lifted my chili ring cheek towards her, and I accidentally let it rip. Dude, I'm telling you, to this day, I still remember it like it was yesterday, man. Like,
Now,
that chair made it just echo so much louder. Yeah.
now for
And
us,
I remember her just being like, ew!
Okay, there you go.
I'm sure there was no escaping that. Like, there's no.
Oh,
it was that guy over there.
No. No, absolutely not.
How was the face expression?
I don't remember because she covered her face.
Even better. Oh, that's fantastic.
That sucked.
Guns?
Well, for me, I don't really get too embarrassed, but I was I have one official one and another one, which wasn't me, but it was blamed on me. So the first one, the real one, that was actually myself. Clearly, it was in the grocery store, but if I remember correctly, there was an old lady behind me, and I didn't see her until the cart moved behind me, and that's when I noticed her. But I let it rip because I thought I was like by myself, and as soon as I noticed that, I was like,
Great mighty Pooh.
and I sped out that aisle so fast, and I swear to God, I went around the next aisle, I still smelled it. So I don't know if it went like over or through the little holes of the shelves, or I just made like a super huge trail following me.
Wow. It's like a boomerang just following you through the aisles.
It's a linger.
Oh, man.
Shiitake mushroom.
Bro, I don't think I've laughed this hard on this show yet.
And I'm sorry for you, but I cannot tell you the face expression because I got out of there. Because I felt more sorry for her. So I was like, oh, I can't see her. So I fled.
Oh, jeez.
I fled.
All right, BB.
I don't really have an embarrassing one. Not really, because I kind of don't fart in public. But, however, there is one that made me laugh pretty hard. The one that comes to mind is the first time that I farted in front of my wife. Well, before she was my wife. We were still dating.
Right.
She was over at my apartment. We were under the covers. We had a blanket. We were watching a movie. And I don't know what I ate that day. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. But I was just silent and deadly. Just. It was, and I'm over there like, nervously looking. I hope she doesn't notice. And I think we've been together maybe like a year or two.
It wasn't a new relationship.
Yeah, so it wasn't like at risk, but still, it was like the first time, and it just, I guess there was a opening in the blanket. Like 30 minutes later, dude. I swear to God, dude. It was like 30 minutes later, so it just seeped open. It just hit us. It just hit us both at the same time. You're like, oh, what is that? Oh, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. And she was so confused at first. What is that? Is that just like looking underneath the couch? And I was like, oh, I think there was a frog in here. There's just
Oh my God.
I think I heard it. Like there it goes, it's running off. And that frog has followed me for the last 15 plus years. Officially, I have not farted in front of my wife yet.
So you broke her in right.
I did.
And honestly, when you said covers, I was expecting a Dutch oven. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no. I was too.
Not there. Not at that moment. Not the first time. You gotta ease her in. Ease her into it.
Man,
Coco doesn't do that.
Your mistake was... No, oh hell no. You see, your mistake was you should have lifted your leg out from under the blanket to
your foot?
Create a tunnel for the smell. Yes. Move your foot out. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Learn from the master. He's the pro.
Yep. We don't call him the human gas casket for no reason.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you all a bonus here. This one wasn't embarrassing. I found it to be more hilarious than anything else. And I don't think I've ever seen him again, but if I did, I would apologize to this little child, this little innocent child at McDonald's. You see, I was at McDonald's one time, at the Walmart McDonald's, right? And I was getting my burger, and I ordered my burger. They gave me my cup. I went around to the fountain drinks, right? Got my ice, got my soda, and I felt a little bit of a gurgle in my stomach. And so I look over my shoulder both ways. Nobody's there, right? So I let it rip. It was mostly silent. There was a little bit of sound, I think. Mostly silent, though. There you go. But that day, I know I had him deadly because my car was just windows open the entire time.
Oh, man.
And, yeah, so I let it rip as I'm getting my soda, right, to try to hide that sound. And as soon as I finish up my soda, getting the soda, and, yeah, I saw a little bit of movement over my shoulder, and I look over, and I look down, and there's a little kid standing eye level with my Scheiße. Oh my God. I just let it rip on his face, like straight blast to the face.
Oh, dude. You probably give him pink eye.
Probably in both.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh. This kid is just staring at me after I just blasted him in the face.
Oh, man.
Oh, so good, bro. Not good for the kid, but you know.
Poor kid.
Yeah, poor kid.
That's awesome.
Not too embarrassing for me, but it was a good laugh.
Well, yes, it was. Yes, thank you, Mike. Mike Oxhard, welcome back.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
to have you back.
Yeah,
Keep
please email us more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please do.
Good question. Yes. This is weird. We have one more question.
What?
Go ahead and read that word for word.
Oh, you SOB.
What happened?
Is this legit?
Would you like me?
Yeah, we got it in the inbox.
Aw, dude, what the?
Go ahead and read that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I hate you, BB. I seriously do.
What?
It's your
Why?
fault.
Me?
Okay, so it reads, Dear SA Files peoples, how did Agent K rise so quickly to the top? Why is he so cool? For BB, CK, and Gun, I ask. If you had 10 wieners in your mouth, how many would you choke on? Must give an answer from 0 to 10. Obviously, this question doesn't apply to Agent K because he wouldn't have wieners anywhere near him in the first place. He is the star of the show, after all. Sincerely, not Cuckle.
Okay. Not Cockle. Thank you for emailing the show.
Okay. I feel like we're being trolled here.
No, this looks like a legit email.
So, BB, would you like to go first?
No.
The fans want to know how many wieners from 0 to 10 would you choke on?
I'm going to use my weekly pass. I get a pass on whatever question because I do the editing. So I'm going to use my pass. Guns, go ahead and answer.
Oh, I've been vegan for a while. I don't eat meat.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, not Cuckle. Can't, unfortunately, answer your question.
Wow.
That was freaking hilarious.
I think you just won. You just won mail today. You just won emails. Well, thank you for your all's questions. Keep emailing the show. We love them. We love answering these. We have fun with these. Keep emailing us.
My face is hurting from laughing so much.
Bro, I'm fucking red.
Help me to release this demon! Those enchiladas.
And welcome back to the Muse. Let's get right into it because we got some pretty good stuff to talk about. Big news. What do we got?
So, I saw this article that is kind of bad news for Marvel fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
We're good. We're good.
Potentially good, depending on how you look at it. So, as we know, Avengers Secret Wars was slated to come out in November of 2025. And it kind of seems like they are pushing that back now. I don't know exactly what went down, but it sounds like something that happened in San Diego Comic-Con of 2022. They kind of hinted and or may have confirmed that they are pushing it back now to 2028. I say it's bad news because now we have to wait longer for Secret Wars. And personally, I kind of got hyped for it a little bit more since watching Ant-Man. But the good news is it gives them more time to work out anything that might be lacking in the story, or maybe even give them more time to work on their CG.
Exactly.
Because let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
Their CG hasn't... Yeah, their CG hasn't been necessarily the best in recent shows. So take it as you will.
Yeah. Last year, there was a big uproar from the CGI artists, the studio department, where Marvel was just not giving them enough time to properly create the CGI and implement it into the shows, right? And like the most recent one, She-Hulk, when that trailer first came out, she looked like the first Hulk movie. She looked that bad. It was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. When the show came out, it was a big improvement. It looked good, but still, like, they're under a lot of pressure, and they're just like Marvel. They just keep dishing out new characters and new movies. They're like, oh, we're doing the Tabitha the Witch. They're doing the Scarlet Witch, and then they're coming out with Shang-Chi, and then they're doing all these different shows that they were working on, Falcon and the Soldier, WandaVision, all these projects, and there's just so much work, and it is a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
And I think this is ultimately a good thing. It will improve the quality of the Marvel movies again. And it also gives them more time for character development because it was, slated for 2 years from now, originally? And they have certain amount of slots of movies that can come out between now and that time. I think it's like maybe 3 movies a year. Don't quote me on that.
I think you're right.
Right? Yeah. And that's, maybe 5 or 6 movies that they can release before Secret Wars? You got to pick only 5 movies to take out, and then the big Avengers movie. That's just not. It's not enough time. That's not enough to flesh out every character because there's so many damn characters now. You know?
Yeah, for
now,
sure.
do they have the full cast already, like for the movie, the Secret Wars, or are they still looking for a few more?
They're still looking to fill. I believe they're still writing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Because like the Fantastic Four supposed to be in it too, or like everybody?
I had heard. Well, originally that's what I thought too, that everyone was supposed to be in it. But I had heard that they're gonna save Fantastic Four and not put them in Secret Wars. So
they're kind of trimming the fat off of it, huh?
A little bit.
But I
That's
think
good.
they have to put them in though, because isn't Doctor Doom, like for comic book fans that actually, spoiler warning, that read or kept up with some of the comics, isn't he like the main bad guy in the actual comic book Secret Wars?
I'm not entirely sure on that one, actually. Secret Wars was one of the ones that I'm not too familiar with. I know what it is, I just never really looked into it.
There's, I believe, 2 different versions of the story, but if I recall correctly, you are correct. Doctor Doom plays a big role in Secret Wars. So I'm gonna guess and take a stab at it. Fantastic Four is going to release before Secret Wars, but it's not going to be involved with Secret Wars. Maybe Doom will, but we don't know yet. But as far as I had heard, the Fantastic Four, that team, will not be in Secret Wars.
Because I don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think that's where Doctor Doom turned into God Emperor Doom or something like that.
Well, I personally, like I said, good news, bad news kind of thing, depending on how you look at it. Now that you've mentioned it, yeah, I think I mentioned to you before, I felt like Marvel was kind of oversaturating us with shows and with movies, everything coming out too quickly, everything kind of half
Donkeys!
written almost. I'm pretty sure due to time constraints, CG wasn't really on par with what they were putting out, Phase 1, Phase 2,
Right.
and all of that. But yeah, because it seems like it's not just going to be Secret Wars that's pushed back, it might be some of their other projects as well. So yeah, I do think it's a good thing overall. Ultimately, I'm kind of happy that they are pushing it back.
Yeah, same here.
Me too, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, and this is my opinion only. Nobody has to get mad. I kind of hated the Thor: Love and Thunder. It's probably like the worst movie for me. Like out of every single movie that's out there right now for Marvel, for me, it was the worst one. I felt like it was it was just bad all around for me.
Wow. Overall, dude, I think it's a good thing. Secret Wars, push it back, bring up the quality, because that's in a big Avengers movie, and I would like for that to be just fantastic and beautiful and awesome. Speaking of big, beautiful, and awesome, Jon Bernthal. Not you, Cuckoo. Sit down. Jon Bernthal
I am sitting.
is back as the Punisher officially, and he was Punisher in the Daredevil series over on the Netflix. He was a fantastic Punisher, amazing. He was great. He was so damn good, dude. I know that both of you have failed to watch the series Daredevil, right?
I didn't really watch any of the other ones, the Netflix shows. Luke Cage. What was the other one? Yeah. The Expendables.
Yeah. Lesser known names, but the Netflix shows were actually very, very good for the most part.
That's
for
what
Iron
I've heard.
Fist. We don't talk about Iron Fist.
Yeah, no, I've heard they're good. I just never got around to watching them. And then when I heard that they were being canceled and that Marvel was going to take over the IPs, I was like, well, what's the need to watch them now? You know?
Well, the joke's on you, because Marvel picked up Daredevil, the same actor. He reprised his role in She-Hulk, which he was awesome. And they picked up Jon Bernthal as the Punisher once again. And of course, Kingpin, he's back. And it's just awesome, dude. From what I read, they're going to keep Punisher rated R. That was Jon Bernthal's requirement. If they wanted him to come back, it had to be rated R.
That's good.
Cool.
Because you can't really take a character like the Punisher and put him in like a PG-13 kind of setting. That's no fun. That's kind
of
I know
like putting
we've kind of
Deadpool.
mentioned. Yeah.
Right?
And I know we've mentioned before in Carnage, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. I liked the movie, but I wish you would have seen all the blood, the gore, all the killing.
Yeah.
Wait, just for me, you like Carnage better or Love and Thunder better?
Carnage, I think.
I like
I'm gonna
Carnage
go Love
better.
and Thunder. I'm gonna go Love and Thunder. Just because it was a complete and full movie. It was a comedy. It was doing its thing. Carnage, because of the rating, dude, I feel like just killed it. It just ruined the movie.
I feel the best part of the Thor was the freaking goats. That was like the best part of the movie.
They did waste Gore, the God Killer, in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, he killed, like 2 gods, and that was it?
Yeah. No, yeah. It's not perfect, but I had fun with it.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way about Carnage. I enjoyed the characters. I feel like they could have picked a better actor to play what's-his-face.
Isn't that Cassidy?
They could have
Yes.
picked a better actor. But for what it is, I enjoyed the movie.
At least they didn't give him the fro that he was supposed to have in the trailer.
But yeah, I think the PG-13 rating just ruined it. And back to what you were saying, Guns, when they did the PG-13 for Deadpool, the Christmas special edition or whatever, oh, dude, it sucks. I tried watching it. I couldn't finish it. It was bad. And I love that movie, that first Deadpool movie. It's a great movie.
I still haven't seen the Christmas one.
I haven't even
I
attempted
tried
it.
It was bad. It's
I
horrible.
haven't either. Yeah?
I just heard the
Easy
reviews
to
is bad.
Yeah, it's easy to overdub what he's saying because he's wearing the mask. So it's just the jokes fall flat. It's just it's bad. It's bad. Punisher, keep him rated R. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
please.
fantastic.
And Marvel, if you do me this favor, keep them rated R, I guess I'll go and watch your damn show.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. That's that and Punisher. They started filming Daredevil up in New York recently over this last week or so. So super excited for that. And then Punisher. I don't know if he's going to be in that series or he's going to have his own thing. I don't know, but just knowing that Jon Bernthal's back, we got Shane back. Yes,
Shane.
That's the only
It's not
role
Frank.
I know him.
It's not Frank Castle.
I know it's Shane.
Okay.
Shane.
So I
Shane
hope
Castle?
if they went this direction with the Punisher, I hope they do the same thing for Blade as well. Keep it rated R.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hope you're right too.
Yep.
Well, that's it for news for the Muse today. Stay tuned for Bro Etiquette.
We'll win, Rick, win. When I've had a chance to think about it.
Welcome back to Bro Etiquette, the part of the show where we...
You just don't learn, do you?
Huh?
No.
Mi scusi. Mi scusi.
feel
Welcome
like-
back to Bro Etiquette.
I felt like Consuela from Family Guy for a second. No.
Bro Etiquette, the part of the show where we answer every question that every man has to know. Bro Code, very important stuff. 3 new topics to talk about. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, a bro is never allowed to drive in a drunken state. An exception can be made in the case of a bro who has acquired masters in the art of drunken driving. If a sloshed bro needs to be sent back home, arrangements shall be made for the same at any cost. Stealing others' car keys is allowed if necessary.
So I do not condone drunk driving. Never possible. Steal those keys, get an Uber, whatever it may be. If, you're at a bar and you're sloshed, you're up, find a designated driver or assign one prior to drinking. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. Those are my rules. Yeah, never, ever drink and drive.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially like if they're super messed up, like falling over, just falling asleep on the bar top or something. Just carry them out. You drive them, or if you can't drive either, Uber it. Come back in the morning. Get your cards in the morning when you're sobered up.
Something that I have heard, either if you can talk to one of the managers at the bar, if you can't, leave a note in your dashboard or right on your windshield, let them know we took him home, didn't want to drink and drive. I think a lot of people take that a little bit better than having someone who's drunk on the road.
That's a good point. Very true.
Yeah.
I actually had to learn that, not necessarily the hard way, but potentially bad. Back way in my bar days, I would hang out with a friend, right? We'd go to the bars, we'd have drinks, and my friend, he loved to drink. He loved to get drunk. He'd get just wasted. He, according to him, mastered the drunk driving, But whenever he was with me, I was always like, "You're cool. You don't drink. Let's not drink this last hour. Water up." One time, I think he was trying to avoid that, so he just pounded them, and just not enough time to water. Yeah, exactly, to sober up. Thank you. And man, and I wish I would have thought about the note thing. And back then, there was no such thing as Uber. Yeah, this is a while back. So I decided, all right, dude, he's being very hard-headed. He's like, I got it, I can drive, I got it. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to follow you home and make sure that you get home safely. Still a mistake, because once he got behind the wheel, we were downtown. And you know the downtown, the roads some of them are one way, and it's real jacked up over there. And so we're at a red light, and then the dude makes an immediate right. And I'm like, oh no, he went the wrong way. It was a one way.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh no, what do I do? And so it was late at night. There was no cars on the road. So I followed him, and I'm like honking, trying to get his attention. And I'm trying to call him on the phone. I'm not getting an answer. And he goes again, and here comes a car. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I remember the car slowing down. He lowered his window, and I remember explicitly hearing, "You're on the wrong side of the road," and then he took off. And dude, it was bad. It was really bad. So I tried to stay as close to him as possible until he got onto the right side of the road, and luckily nothing happened. But it was a bad situation. Like, it could have gone bad quickly.
Yeah.
And even though he was a master at the drunk driving, I don't recommend it either. Just don't. Yeah. Uber's a thing now, so you're right, dude. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's move on to the next one.
Bruh.
A bro shall never allow another bro to text a girl when drunk. Sticking to the drunk theme. In case his girlfriend calls when he is drunk, the phone shall be kept in the custody of someone sober until the bro comes back to senses.
Well, I feel you can't really do nothing about that just because it's not your phone or your property, and clearly you're not going to be able to get it because it's going to be in his pocket or in his hand. It's not, yeah, let me see your phone quick, and just put it in your pocket. They'll probably going to get mad because they're drunk. And that situation also, it's more they should claim like their mistakes as well, because I think we went over like claiming like your mistakes or whatever when you're drunk like a few episodes ago.
Right.
I think this falls in that same category as well. Like, it sucks, it happens.
Okay.
If it happens, but lesson learned for him, hopefully.
Yeah, kind of agree with Guns over here. They kind of gotta accept their own fate, I guess you could say. If they text a girl, if their lady calls them, let them answer it and face their own consequences.
I think I completely ignore this one. Whoops. I think I do. Prime example. Again, back in my bar days.
Back in the Stone Age?
When I worked in a warehouse, back in the Stone Age, a group of us would go out after work.
Was it? What were your friends, Fred and Barney?
It was.
Oh my God.
And we had the hot chick, the office hot chick, right? She came out with us, and one dude, he got white girl wasted, just plastered, right?
Right.
And he was trying to talk to this one girl, and he's like texting her, right, this and that. And then she, the girl in our group, grabs his phone, and she starts texting her. And he was like, oh, what's going on? Okay. And she's just texting away. It got down to the point where one of the other member of our team here, he grabbed the phone, takes a photo of his nipple, sends. And then they're like, here you go, BB. So I grabbed the phone, take a picture of my nipple, and I send it. And so, yeah, the girl on the receiving end was just hella confused. What? Whose nipples are these? What is this Hershey's Kiss? Yeah, it was fun, but we definitely screwed that kid over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in any case, it was his own fault. He let us. He was drunk.
So.
He let it happen. He could have give me my phone back, but he didn't.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Personally, I'm not taking anyone's phone. Like, away from them. If you're going to text, go ahead, text. That's none of my business. I'm going to mind my own over here somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oopsie, I had a poopsie.
Last one for the day. We got, in the absence of your bro, You are his girlfriend's protector. You shall ride her to wherever she wants, and you keep her safe.
What do you say, BB?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't have a problem with that. My friend is busy. He's doing something or whatever, and yeah, I don't mind whatsoever. Especially if his girlfriend's cool. If we're cool, I don't have any issues. However, though, take her wherever she wants. I don't know about that one. If she's take me to the mall or whatever, right? Nah, we're good right here. That's the boyfriend's job. That ain't my job. But if we're already out and about, it's okay, whatever. I'll keep an eye on her. I'll make sure that she's good. I'm not gonna just leave her there and take off or whatever. And as far as protecting her, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just gotta keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't do anything stupid or. Yeah. That's my answer.
I agree. Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said. I am not going to go out of my way to take you elsewhere. But if we're at a concert or we're at a bar and you're like, hey, let's go get a drink. Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go tag along. But I am not going to leave my house to go pick you up at your house and take you somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not about that life. Yeah, I will definitely look after her, though. Make sure that she's, I guess you could say, protected.
Right.
Yeah, no, you guys basically said it all. Literally what I was going to say, but you almost said it word for word how I was going to say it, really. So, I guess we're on the same page.
Or you're also going to say, take me to the mall. Like, you're going to say it like that?
No. It was more like, shopping. The white chicks.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to add on top of that, though?
No, that's basically it. I ain't taking them nowhere either. It ain't my job, basically, like you said.
Yeah, pretty straight, simple, to the point. Well, gentlemen, this has been fun. As per usual, very informative, very educational. And, with that being said, it's time to close it down.
Hey, everybody, it's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Please visit us at www.thesfiles.com, where you can listen to all our previous episodes. Got tons of different topics, bunch of different news articles that we go over, movie related, one boob related,
OnlyFans related,
Leo related. Bunch of fun stuff in there. We're always talking trash, just having a good time. And once you're done with that, you can check us out on social media. HK, where can they find us?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you can also check us out on YouTube, where our dear brother Bogusberg breaks down every episode. Breaks it down segment by segment if you just want to check out the muse, or if you just want to check out Bro Etiquette, you can also check that out individually. And Guns, if we're on the go, where can we listen to the Ace Files?
Well, good thing you asked me, not cuckle. You can find us at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, and Sweet Pandora.
Lovable and likable Pandora. Love
just the best. Just the best.
Absolutely.
Or, as we call them here at the studio, Pandora the Great.
Pandora the Great.
Shoot me an email, bogusbird@thesfiles.com. Questions, comments, send suggestions, whatever you feel like. Shoot us an email. Who knows? We might just read it on air.
You can send me an email at guns@thesfiles.com.
All the bird pics. Send them.
Yeah.
Shaved, unshaved.
I thought you were going to skip that part just because I cut you off.
Oh, no. We're circling right back around.
No.
Oh, he loves to rate them. 1 to 10. I got a perfect 10.
You're such,
he loves it. He's
in denial. Why would I be looking at your little paddywhacker?
Hey, man, you said it was a 10. It was beautiful.
Anyways, you can send me all your fan mail at agentcuckle@thesfiles.com.
Same handle on Grindr.
I shut that one down.
It's shut down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting married.
Right. We still got a few weeks.
A few weeks, yeah, but I'm going to forget later down the line. It's better to do it now.
It's okay. The fans don't mind. They don't mind.
If you have any requests, you can send them to my email.
And speaking of requests, EK loves all the special requests. Mm-hmm. Anything and everything. Nothing is off the table. No. Especially when it involves his smooth head. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he loves it. CrazyCat@thesfiles.com.
You mentioned he put an upside down pineapple sticker on his car, right? Just recently?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still there. So he sent me a photo of it this morning.
Is that what that was? I was
good for the
scrolling through
fans to know.
Facebook and I saw that. Yeah.
This is Bogus Bird signing out.
This is Gun signing out.
Is Agent K saying, "See you later."
Catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Deuces.
They're like, oh, we're doing Tabitha the witch, the bitch. They're doing the Scarlet Witch, and then they're coming up with Shang-Chi. They're also
Shang-Chi.
I just said that 3 times. Dude, you sound like you're trying to do the Chun-Li ching chang kick.
Whoops. Definitely cutting that.